everyone, welcome back to this week's Relationship Tips with Jen. I am bringing you relationship tips every single week that will better your relationship. And this week, we're going to be talking all about the art of compromise. So today I am going to start with a story, and I'm sure you've heard this story before. You and your partner are trying to make a decision, and for the sake of this vlog, your decision is going to be where you are going on vacation this year. You want to go to the beach, and your partner wants to go to the Rocky Mountains. You want to sip your cocktail or your mocktail, get a nice tan, lounge by the sun, go in the water, and your partner wants to go hiking, camping, fishing, any of the fun, outdoorsy kinds of things. And because you've been watching my videos, you plan to figure out which place will be best to visit over a great conversation and some compromise tonight at your Wednesday night check-in. So you've been thinking all day exactly how you will be framing your argument in favor of the beach. For this story, your compromise is going to be, next time, I promise we will do the hiking thing. By the time your check-in starts, you are ready, and then bam, a great conversation, of course, turns into an argument, and you think to yourself, how could that have gone so wrong? Compromise is a lot easier said than done. It is truly an art form that must be mastered, and this conversation went cross-wired because this person never really intended to compromise. Sure, they came up with a solution that they thought would be favorable to their partner, but in reality, they never entered the conversation with a plan to listen to their partner's opinions. It was one-sided from the beginning, and it ended in disaster. If you want to master the art of compromise, you must first do a self-analysis. These are things that you absolutely will not budge on. I, for instance, absolutely will not go deep sea diving. Even with lessons, I would be way too scared. I also will not go backpacking through the woods. I will go in a tent, but I absolutely need some technology and a car and access to some civilization. Secondly, you must be willing to hear the other person and, most importantly, accept some influence from them. You have to hear what they're saying, be willing to agree, and you must be available to change your mind if their version makes more sense. Thirdly, you must understand what your partner's non-negotiables are and why they believe in them. We cannot expect for someone to accept us if we do not accept them. And from there, a compromise can be made. So for the sake of this story, you can say something like, okay, let's go to the beach resort this year, but go on a hiking excursion one day and no deep sea diving. And next year, we will go to the woods and we will perhaps stay and lay out by a lake all day. Everyone wins something and everyone loses something. The vital thing is that you hear heard, understood, and respected. And remember that you're in a partnership now and you're not always going to get everything you want, but being in a relationship teaches us how to grow and how to think about the ones we love. Relationships are truly people-growing machines, and when we keep our partner in mind, they keep us in mind. And it might not be a win-win situation, but it's a compromise and everyone is happy. All right, thanks again for listening and watching these videos. I will see you next week for another Relationship Tips with Jen. Bye.